Hi, I'm here with you today to introduce the key to the batter's box. It's a thing we've all been looking for so many years in baseball. The next time that your coach tells you to go find the key to the batter's box, go find it, because it should be on the field. The key to the batter's box was a tool that was created to help create lines around home plate or score lines prior to placing chalk on the field for games. I was able to expand it from the typical batter's box to also create catcher's boxes as well as pitching circles used in Little League Baseball as well as softball. Today I want to introduce all the tools. The first version is the 6-foot version. The 6-foot version of the key is small, compact, easy to carry, and easy to use. The 6-foot version easily comes apart from its carrying device. The end cap can be removed and stored, and tool assembly is quick and simple. Simply place the opened end into the opened end of the other arm, place a targeting arm in the opened end of the team device, and the tool is ready to use. The characteristics of this tool are that, one, a Little League batter's box is typically 3 foot by 6 foot in dimension. This tool from top to bottom is 6 feet. From the center T-piece where the targeting device is placed, each side is 3 feet long. The targeting arm itself is 2 feet long, and it has a mark which places the batter's box 4 inches off of home plate, which is what's typically used for Little League Baseball. This tool is also simple to use to create a 9 foot by 9 foot by 12 foot catcher's box, as well as a 10-foot pitching circle, which is often used in coach pitch Little League play of baseball. This is a 6-foot version. Let's move on. Oh, also inside is the scoring device, which we use to score the lines, which if you watch our instructional videos, you'll see exactly how to use each tool. The next version is called the 7-foot version. The 7-foot version is very simple, similar to the 6-foot version, easy to carry, same type of carrying device, and the exact same contents and building of the tool. The open ends go together, the targeting arm goes into the T-piece, and the tool is ready to use. The scoring device is also held inside as well. The difference here is that this tool was made for a little bit older divisions of baseball, ones that use a typical 4 foot by 6 foot batter's box. It can also be used to create the 43 inch by 8 foot catcher's box. This can also be used to create everything the 6-foot tool can as well, the 3 by 6 foot batter's box as well as the Little League catcher's box. The characteristics of this tool are, from the T-piece in the center, we have the white end is going to be 3 foot. The colored end is going to be 4 feet long from here to the end. This might be varying in colors, but it will always be colored as opposed to white. The reason why we made it colored was so that when we're creating our boxes, it's easy to identify which end is the 4 foot end. With the 4 foot by 6 foot batter's box, it's obviously important to know. Also, when we get into softball batter's boxes, it's important to know as well, so that you don't have to take it apart and hold it up and try to decide which side is bigger than the other. It was simpler just to color code it. So the color coded end is always going to be 4 feet long. A couple other characteristics of this tool. It again has a marking for 4 inches off of home plate. From here to here is 4 inches if you want to create the 3 by 6 foot batter's box. It also has a marking for 6 inches off home plate, which is typically used with the 4 foot by 6 foot batter's box. An additional marking is a 7-inch marking, which is helpful when creating the 43 inch by 8 foot batter's box. If you watch our instructional video on how to create that, this will make more sense. A couple other markings on this tool. One, we said before that this tool could be used to create a 3 foot by 6 foot batter's box. To make it simple, on the colored end, there will be a marking with a number that says 6. This indicates that from here to the other end is 6 feet. So when you place this on the back, the targeting arm on the back corners, you know that from here to the marked 6 foot is 3 feet, and from here back is 3 feet to create the 6 foot batter's box. Another marking that is on this tool, which makes using this tool simple, is blue marking, which will be at the top. It will always be in blue because it's used to create the catcher's box. The catcher's box is typically where the umpire will be standing, which he is often referred to as blue, making it easy to remember. So when you see the blue mark, this is something that's going to be used for creating the catcher's box, which can again be seen in another video. Now, there is a 7 foot plus version. Softball people, I did not forget about you. With the 7 foot plus version, it's exactly the same as the 7 foot version, but there is this little extender. The reason why we have the little extender is that in softball, they typically use a circle around the pitcher's mound, which is a 8 foot radius or 16 foot diameter. You can create a nice symmetric marking around the pitcher's mound using this tool, which again can be seen in another video. But in order to do that and make it simple, the extension was needed. So it's a little bit bigger, has one more extra little piece. Again, these two pieces of the tool are exactly the same as the 7 foot version and can be used to create everything that we've already discussed before. So if you want one tool that does it all, including softball, this is it. If you want one tool that does it all, that doesn't include softball, the 7 foot version is what you need. To construct this, it's the same. The pieces are easily removed from the carrying device. Like we talked about before, the carrying device can be set down at the side. Now, the cap comes off, the targeting arm comes out, the 2 open ends are assembled, and the targeting arm is put in place. Now, just like the 7 foot version, we have the markings on the targeting arm, we have the blue marking to help with the catcher's box, and we have the marking on the colored coated side, which is 4 feet long, but we have the 6 foot marking here as well. Exactly the same. This is important again. The 6 foot mark on the color coded end is helpful when creating the 4 foot by 6 foot batter's box, as well as a 3 foot by 7 foot softball box that again you can see in other videos. If you wanted to create the pitching circle for softball, you would simply just attach the extension to one side, now making the entire length of the tool 8 feet long. It's easy to mark out an 8 foot radius around the pitching rubber for softball and create your circle if needed. This is a quick introduction to the tool. Please check out our videos on how to use this and how simple it makes placing lines prior to a game. Thank you.